6'10", number 14, Mark Gasol. At shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 1, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. At the other guard position, standing 6'3", number 17, Dennis Schroeder. At power forward, standing 6'10", number 3, Anthony Davis. At the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 23, LeBron James. The head coach of your home team.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. We have all heard the rumors regarding Kyrie Irving's moodiness. His teammate Kevin Durant said, "Kyrie is an artist. He has his way of doing things, and I support him 100%. Irving said, "Human beings have mood swings. I don't have to be perfect. My teammates know who I am, and I'm proud of who I am." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving is out there. Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Harris. And it's KD in at the 4-man position. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gasol at the 5. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. It's Durant on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
Now here's James. Schroeder looking over the floor. Back to LeBron. Misses off the right iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Jordan. And it's Gasol. Irving against. And that one, good.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
And the pass to Durant. Rebounded by the Lakers. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Here's Jordan following the basket by Anthony Davis. Harden inside the 3-point line. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Schroeder passes to Davis. Over KD, and it's Davis missing.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Harden's shot is good.
Love the speed with which Harden gets his shot off, timing his release beautifully off the pass. Nice stuff.
James against Harris. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call, Brooklyn the foul. Lakers shooting their first foul shots of the night here. Free throw good, James.
You talk about LeBron James, he does it all. Defends, scores, rebounds, passes, high IQ, unselfish. a leader off the court as well as on.
And James drills them both. Nets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Harden surveying the D. That one falls. His second basket of the game. 3.
Harden had tremendous balance.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to LeBron. Outside for Caldwell Pope. From outside, off the mark. Nets leading by 4. Outside Durant. Outside Irving. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
On the wing, James. Covered by Irving. Back to LeBron. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A baseline J, and the shot is long. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 4-point game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on James Harden. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, with that combination of strength and length, Davis can easily overwhelm defenders and get himself to the foul line.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here is Harden. He's got 5. Pass to Durant. Lobs it up for Jordan.
Talk about a high IQ baller. Durant read the pick and roll coverage perfectly there.
Lakers trail by 4. To the inside. Then Gasol with the dunk.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Irving passes to Jordan. Dishes to Harden. And the Nets, another 3.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
From deep, James. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. So for the Nets, Blake Griffin. He's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Brown comes in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Here's Kuzma. Pass to Horton Tucker. 6 to shoot. They get a hand on it. In transition, here come the Nets. And then Durant with the dunk.
Boy, with that long reach of his, so easy for KD to throw it down.
Lakers trail by 7. Kuzma outside. Now the pass to Horton Tucker. And here's Matthews for the 3. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Nets on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Brown outside. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Davis kicks to Caruso. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Now here's Durant. He has 5. The feed now to Griffin. Davis with some nice D.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
He can't hit that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Dinwiddie wide open. It's good from long range.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Lakers trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here is Harden after the basket by Los Angeles. From deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Matthews against Griffin. Matthews with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Passes it to Horton Tucker. Here's Davis. The kick out to Matthews. 3-pointer. The shot off that time. Nets leading by 6. A shot by Harden. Wide open. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got 3 assists tonight. And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Jeff Green is checked in for Brooklyn. Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. Here's Caruso. Pass to Matthews. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Davis down low, defended by Griffin.
Well, Davis, one of the hardest working and best rebounders in the NBA, showing you great effort that time.
Here's Brown. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Davis. The rebound by Jeff Green. Nets leading by 9. KD finds Dinwiddie. Back to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Kuzma. Pass to Horton Tucker. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Nets shooting very well. 58% the offense is flowing right now early for them. It's stolen by Davis. Kuzma inside. KD's on him. Here's Caruso. Floats one up. That shot, no good. Griffin with some nice D. The kick out to Brown. Three-pointer on the way. And the Nets, another three.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Caruso. And it's sent back by KD. They push it up 4-on-3. Griffin's shot is off. Now Davis. They need this. Sinks the triple. Davis has got 9.
Hard work in practice for Davis, really paying off with big buckets from the perimeter. This guy has really worked to refine his shot.
And so it's Brooklyn, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams. Here is Spencer Dinwiddie discussing the effects of that.
As a team and as a unit, as a roster, we've had a lot of turnover, and so we're all adjusting and getting used to playing together and building that chemistry and that foundation.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Irving. Green is out there with Jordan. Then there's Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. Brooklyn the foul. The Lakers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one. And so Green will bring it up for Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 14 points. That one goes in. Jordan's got 6 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Schroeder. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's blocked by Jordan. And here's Irving. Outside Jordan. Back to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here is Irving. Green finds Harris. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Kicks it out to Schroeder. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Nets leading by 10. Irving for 3. The shot, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Jordan really relishes playing through contact and converting, showing you just how strong he is and a good level of concentration, too.
Now, here's Schroeder. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Gasol, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And a great job of positioning there from Gasol, using that size coupled with footwork to his advantage on the glass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. James Harden, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. And that one falls for Marc Gasol.
And there aren't too many big men more dependable than Gasol. He's a skilled passer who can operate out of that high post, but also give you a little rim protection if you need it.
Now here's Harden. 11 points in the game. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
And there's the pass to Harden. Can't hit that one. And the Lakers take it the other way. Caldwell Pope against Harden. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
James outside. Passes to Caldwell Pope. Beyond the arc. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Schroeder. James has got 10 points.
I love how quick he makes decisions. I mean, if a shot is there for him, LeBron is not going to think twice or hesitate. He'll let it fly.
Pass to Green. Now, here is Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Love the ferocity. Heck, that's one of my favorite words, ferocity. Harden, excellent at accelerating and decelerating. That's the thing that makes him so tough. He can go fast, slow, or mid-range speed.
Free throw drops for Harden.
You know, it's nearly impossible trying to defend Harden. I mean, he has it all in his package. One of the best penetrators in the game. He's a great passer, and we know what he can do scoring the ball.
The Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Schroeder outside. LeBron James on the wing. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in your face, physical, high energy plays like that one.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here is Harden. He's got 13. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Matthews, he's checked in for the Lakers. And a change for the Nets. KD's checked in for Jordan. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Horton Tucker. Feeds to Gasol. And the layup falls. Gasol's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, just showing off that strength in that upper body. Gasol is able to overpower the defender inside.
Irving with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Durant to the middle. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Gasol. Inside, here's Davis.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
The line for 2.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. And so it's Brooklyn with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside Irving. Off target from outside.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Outside Irving. Fires for 3. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Good on the three-point shot. Harden's got 16 points.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Down low, here's Horton Tucker. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. For Los Angeles, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. The first one falls.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here is Harden. He's got 16. The pass to Durant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Marc Gasol.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot, his finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he makes the first.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
And so Durant nails them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here. in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now here is Davis. 11 points in the game. Outside Matthews. Floats it up for Davis. It's tipped. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Here's Caruso, covered by Irving. Passes it to Matthews. No good on the triple. Nets leading by 7. Here's Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first free throw is good. The Nets making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. And Brown drops them both. And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. They trail by 9 points, and the Lakers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Outside Matthews. Pass to Horton Tucker. Clock at 4. Shoots over Brown. No good off the back of the rim. Nets leading by 9. Bounce pass from Durant. Brown. Good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Caruso. And Durant sends it back.
Well, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
Matthews against Harden. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Harden. Goes up the baseline. Rebound the Lakers. Outside Davis. Lays it up off the glass. Davis has got 15 points.
Davis, great confidence in this area here. I mean, he knows he can score at any time from that position.
Here's KD. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
The free throw drops for Durant. 1:04 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Caruso. Pass to Gasol. Here's Caruso. And no good. Great D that time from Durant. And Harden with the stuff.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Here's Caruso. Left side, Davis. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Davis has got 8 here in the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
A nice shot by KD.
Boy, that in-between game of Durant's is deadly. Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
On the wing, Davis. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, they was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got an offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, we certainly hope you enjoyed the first half. There's nothing like the NBA Finals. I'm Ernie Johnson with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Looking at the Nets, they already have one victory under their belt, and now they're looking to go up 2-0 in this championship series. Just a dominating first half tonight puts them in a terrific position to do so. Shaq, let's get your take on Brooklyn.
And so far, the Beard has owned the game. He's getting to his spots and just going to work. Tough shot maker, shooting them right in your face. The defense has not been able to stop him.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Gasol and at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Here's Davis. James against Harris. And good that time. James has got 12.
You know, because James is such a consistent, confident shooter from the mid-range, you just can't afford to let him get comfortable.
It's Harden with the drive, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Nets lead by 12.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Davis kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Stolen by Harden. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. To the inside. Rebound the Lakers. Gasol's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle, here's Davis. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Caldwell Pope against Harden. The pass to KD. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Lakers trail by 10. Here's Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Davis has got 21.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Now Harden, he's got 20. Count it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
You know, that's one of the reasons LeBron is so hard to defend. He puts you in a tough spot, forces you to foul him because he's so strong and athletic, and then he gets himself to the line.
First one falls for him. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Anthony Davis. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Both free throws good from James. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 14 points. Inside, here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, this is where Jordan really does most of his eating, finishing after setting a solid screen.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. James, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
LeBron James. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Nets leading by 9. From deep, Harden. And James pulls it down. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Harden. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Here's LeBron. And the layup is good. LeBron's got 17 now.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Passes it to Harden. Irving for 3. Rebound the Lakers. LeBron right side. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And the basket by Harris.
You know, knocking down the three guys, that's one of the premier three-point gunners in the NBA, Joe Harris.
Schroeder against Irving. Marcus Gasol picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
So for the Nets, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Green. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Brooklyn leading by 8. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Lakers on D. 8-point game. Lobs it up for Jordan, and he lays in the alley-oop.
And this is why Griffin is so valuable to his team, always willing to share the rock.
And here's Schroeder. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They've led by as many as 14 points. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving there. Fighting his way through contact, getting it up and down, plus the foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And some changes here for the Lakers. Horton Tucker's checked in. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Boy, what a journey it's been for Irving. An all-star, a champion. He's played on the U.S. national team and even did a little acting along the way.
Now here's Gasol. He's got 7. Here's Kuzma. Drills it from outside. Kuzma's got 5 now.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep. Always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Pass to Dinwiddie. A floater rejected by Gasol.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
Here's Dinwiddie. Harris trying to get free. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Lakers trail by 10. Here's Caruso. No good that time. Good D by Irving. For Brooklyn, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Here's Griffin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Free throw drops for Griffin. And the Lakers with some changes. Anthony Davis comes in for Marc Gasol. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for James. And a change for the Nets. Brown's checked in. Blake Griffin hits them both. And so it's the Lakers with it, down by 12. Kuzma outside. Pass to Horton Tucker. Poked away and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Left side, Griffin.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Davis finds Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
And, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
There's the pass to Dinwiddie. Good on the bucket.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Lakers trail by 12. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He has 5.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Davis, the pass to Caruso. Back to Davis. Here's Horton Tucker. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Anthony Davis, clearly a team-first guy. He's got special talent, but he's not afraid to share the ball either.
It's Jordan on the wing. Irving from long range. Connects from three-point range. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Horton Tucker. He has 7, and it's Davis missing. Up top, Griffin. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Brown. A shot that time, not on target. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Davis, the pass to Caruso. 1:53 left here in the third quarter. Davis finds Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Brown. Good D by Matthews.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Timeout.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And the Lakers call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Alex Caruso. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Nets. Harden comes in for Brown. Pass to Horton Tucker. Caldwell-Pope for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Caldwell-Pope's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Lakers. Harden outside. Launches a 3, but they get it back. Jordan kicks to Dinwiddie. misses the three.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And that one drops.
AD doing what he does. 24/7, stuffing that stat sheet.
Here is Harden following the basket by Anthony Davis. Inside, here's Durant, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
For Brooklyn, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Harris is checked in for the Nets. That's good from Durant.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
You know, when Kuzma plays with that kind of tenacity, he's going to make defenders foul him. He's a real force in this league, folks.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops.
You know, some folks were saying Kuzma wouldn't even get drafted a few years ago. That's why this draft stuff is more art than science sometimes, but he has proven his doubters wrong very quickly.
So he gets them both. 23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Durant. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Setting the floor for the Nets, we've got Durant. Also out there, Joe Harris. Jordan is out there with Harden. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And so it's the Lakers with it. 8-point game. Kuzma outside. Over Durant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul him.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, their passing has been picturesque. A thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And he can't hit the second. Nets leading by 7. Durant, the pass to Dinwiddie. Kuzma against Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
James in the post. Guarded by Harris. LeBron with the bucket.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Timeout called the Nets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Davis with the bucket.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Gasol kicks it over to Schroeder. Pass to James. Over Harris. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from LeBron.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Durant. Jordan kicks to Harden. And the Nets miss again. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 5.
Boy, you describe AD's games and you start running out of superlatives. I mean, when this guy is healthy, he dominates in a different fashion, but in similar ways to Tim Duncan.
Lobbed up there for KD.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
And finished off by Gasol.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Now, here is Harden. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Marc Gasol.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Free throw drops for Harden. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Schroeder outside. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Harris. To the inside. Durant, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now it's an 8-point Nets lead. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And they double up LeBron. Shoots the three. Here's Davis. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Gasol's shot is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Jordan finds KD. Shoots from the elbow. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. KD's got 11 points here in just the second half. Lakers trail by 9. James, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to LeBron. Schroeder outside, trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Back to Schroeder. 5 on the clock. Offline with his 3.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively, and he's been absolutely relentless.
Timeout called the Lakers. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
You know, as great as he is, you knew they were going to rely on him here in the finals. He loves having that responsibility. And so it's the Lakers with it. 11-point game. Davis against Durant. Davis inside. Banked in off the glass. Davis has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Now here's Harden. And stolen by LeBron. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the...
Oh, what a finish! Good. When LeBron's able to get into those passing lanes and come up with steals, he's looking to punish the defense at the other end.
Caldwell Pope against Harden. Down low. Here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Free throw good, James. Nets leading by 6. Now here's Harden. Now the pass to KD. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Schroeder against Harris. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leaders.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Schroeder against Irving. Shoots over Schroeder.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Davis against Harris. Passes to Durant. Shot clock at 5. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Irving comes to help. From deep, Gasol. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Count it, good. And the Nets lead by 6.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Pass to LeBron. Back to Schroeder. Takes a 3. Tries again. And that one drops for him. LeBron's got 30.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Now, here's Irving. Outside Durant. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, a volume shooter, and Harden is aggressive and assertive at really trying to jumpstart himself. And when he does, watch out.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 9. We've got 1:08 left to play in the final quarter. We've got 1:08 left here in the 4th quarter. Drops in the tray.
LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
Durant way outside. Offensive rebound. LA's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Brooklyn's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. It's Durant with the drive. And Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Brooklyn.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
And the pass to KD. Count it!
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 4. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Twenty seconds left in the fourth quarter.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
LeBron James. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And both free throws good for LeBron.
And now down to a 1-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he commits the intentional foul. It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. Two-possession game now.
Here's Schroeder. It falls. And that shot brings them to within just one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Here's Schroeder. Misses the tray. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. KD, a statement win. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together, and this is all that I expected, man. I'm glad that we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
We're looking forward to seeing you out there again, man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.